وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. One of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw another companion repeating Surah Al-Ikhlas in his prayer, in his tahajjud. When you come to the mosque and you see someone just reciting after Surah Al-Fatiha, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul huwallahu ahadun Allahu samad, alladhi lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul huwallahu ahadun Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Now this is an authentic hadith. It's found in Sahih Bukhari, it's found in Muwatta of Imam Malik. So, and this is what the man did throughout the night, just reciting Qul Allah after Surah Al-Fatiha. So he went to report the man to the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at what this person did. So he thought the man hadn't done something great. So he was undermining what he did, his action. So he reported the man to the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what was the response of the Messenger of Allah? He said, "Walladhi nafsi biyadihi." I swear by the one in whose hand is my soul. Now, he's swearing by Allah. Now, if he had not sworn by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is enough, because we know that he's Sadiqul Amin, is a trustworthy person. He doesn't tell a lie. But for us to understand, for the man to understand the importance of what he was about to say, he had to swear first. Say, I swear by Allah, in whose hand is my soul. Innahu la ta'adilu thuluth al-Qur'an. That Surah Al-Ikhlas that you are undermining is equivalent to 1/3 of the Qur'an. So a person reads Surah Al-Ikhlas throughout the night, and you think he has not done anything. The Messenger of Allah said, what he has read is equivalent to 1/3 of the Quran. Scholars, they said, what does this mean? They said, it could mean that what the Messenger of Allah is saying, that if a person recites Surah Al-Ikhlas with Iman and concentration, focusing on that alone, is reward. Just reciting Surah Al-Ikhlas once with concentration, his reward is like someone who recites 1/3 of the Quran without concentration. Reading Surah Al-Ikhlas, the reward is like reading the whole Quran without concentration. They said, or that a person who recites Surah Al-Ikhlas, whether with concentration or not concentration, is equivalent to someone who recites 1/3 of the Quran in a similar manner. Why? Why is that so? They said, because if you look at the Quran, you will see that the Quran can be divided into 3 broad categories. Number 1, Tawheed, talking about the unity and the oneness of Allah. Number 2, the story of the past people. And number 3, halal and haram, do and don't do. So this is the content of the whole Quran. And now Surah Al-Ikhlas is talking about the unity and the uniqueness of Allah. Qul huwallahu ahad, say Allah is one. Allahu Samad is the absolute, the one that everyone depends on, and who does not depend on anyone. Lam yalid wa lam yulad, He was not begotten, nor did he give birth to a child, nor did he beget anyone. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ, and nothing can be compared to Allah. Nothing is equal to Allah. So this is summarizing the whole Quran to us, 1/3 of the Quran. Whether you want to talk about Ayatul Kursi, or all most of the verses of the Quran, they end with وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ وَهُوَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ. All these things that you find in the Quran, everything is summarized in Surah Al-Ikhlas. Everything. So why have I narrated this story? Because tonight we read, if you listen, I repeated it 3 times. Allah said, Fastabiqu al-khayrat. Fastabiqu al-khayrat. Compete in doing good deeds. Compete. Engage in competition. أينما تكونوا يأتي بكم الله جميعا. Wherever you are, Allah will bring all of you together. So Allah wants to see competition in you. Now we are in the middle tail of Ramadan. The spirit is already down. People, the mosque is not as full like before. Before you know it. But I am telling you this in order to push you that even if you don't have enough space, enough time to read the whole Quran, maybe because of work, the nature of your job, I have a solution for you. Just continue to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas. Just continue to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas. Is there anyone here who doesn't know Qul huwa Allahu ahadun Allahu samad? I doubt there is none. So if you are reciting Surah Al-Ikhlas one after the other, again and again, just make sure you are in the state of ablution and just continue to recite it. It's like your reward is like someone who sits there reciting Quran. Most especially if you don't know how to recite Quran or you have not memorized enough. So if you are going in the bus stop, if you are driving, if you are doing anything, just be reciting Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. If you recite 3, it's equivalent to reading 1 Quran. If you recite 30, it's equivalent to reading 10 Quran. If you recite 100, it's like how much now? Are you doing the calculation? Yeah? So the more you read, the better. Surah Al-Ikhlas is powerful. It summarizes 1/3 of the whole Quran. So wherever you are, just make it your dhikr. La yazalu lisanuka ratban min dhikrillah. The Messenger of Allah said, keep your tongue moist with the remembrance of Allah. Perhaps if you do this, your middle 10 will be better than your first 10 of Ramadan. And if you continue to do it in the last 10, your last 10 will be better than the middle, and the middle will be better than the first, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.